Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel. Dang man, this is gonna be kind of a Bitcoin is gonna reach an all-time high by this week video. It's going much faster than I thought. I mean, we've gained 1,500 points within the span of 2 days. I think there's a lot of buyers right now that, especially coming in with this PayPal news, that might have actually been the trigger. I mean, like we saw like Grayscale in them buying a lot of Bitcoin. But this PayPal stuff, like them raising the limit twice, has definitely had more of an effect than I thought. Because like it must be that there are a lot of it must be that they have a lot of big customers that are buying a lot of Bitcoin. Like they raised it from 15,000, 20,000, and now to 25,000. And I bet there are some bigger customers that they have that are demanding even more than that, and more than that, they are getting more than that. So like I bet they have big customers by buying like tens of thousands each day essentially that have like priority service from PayPal because we all know how the politics work. Like if you have a lot of money, you get special service. If you don't have hundreds of thousands of dollars or millions of dollars, you don't get special service. That's how kind of the world works anyways. But 18,100, I think it went as high as 18.4, but 18.1, I mean, we're sitting above 18,000. We are we're about 1,500 from an all-time high. Obviously, the alts are nowhere near that much, but like me saying, like the alts are gonna have to wait until Bitcoin hits 20,000 to really jump up. I mean, we could actually have an alt pump this year because if Bitcoin reaches 20, 25,000, then I think mainstream media is really going to start low key or maybe even not so low key talking about it. And that's when Bitcoin will pump to 30, 40,000. And when that actually happens, people are going to be looking for higher ROIs because even if you go from 20,000 to 100,000, that's only 5x. And a lot of people aren't going to be satisfied with 5x. Check my other video, my prior video for that. They're going to be looking for 30, 40x. You're not going to get that with Bitcoin, Ethereum, probably not with XRP or any of the others. They're going to go look further down. And so you're going to see like some of these like small hero coins pop up. Now, the coin that gets the most ROI is probably going to be some random ass coin that we never heard of. It could be something like stupid like Ken, honestly, or something, maybe like Player, maybe like that new protocol that's coming up with NBA Top Shot. I think it's called Flow. It's Dapper Labs Flow, by the way. It's not that other Flow. Or it could be like something like ICX or something, with the Korean pump. Because we know that Koreans are really good at FOMOing stuff, basically, because that they did that last time. And they might actually do that again this time, especially with Upbit. So like once Bitcoin hits past 20,000, you do want to pay attention to like exchanges like Upbit because like they can really FOMO past that. And if you actually look at the volumes, like it's exchanges like Upbit that always lead a FOMO. And that's why like during the last bull run, like CMC actually started discontinuing Korean having Korean exchange prices, basically averaging with the rest of the prices because they were so much above the rest of the coins. So just taking a look at that, I mean, Bitcoin at 18,111. I mean, there's a really good chance that Bitcoin could actually get to 20,000, like by the end of this week or even tomorrow. If we raise another 1,500 points tomorrow like we did today, we would be pretty much at the all-time high. If we break 20,000, then I think the railings are going to come down. Now, I do think there is probably a resistance around 20,000 because that's probably like when the maximum, like when it's around its maximum, that's when a lot of people bought in. So I do expect some resistance on a sell there. But I do think eventually it's going to break through that. How long it takes is a question. But right now, it's like every couple of days we break through a new high. So I wouldn't be surprised if, like, this week we broke 20,000 for good or like just kind of like made 20,000 a support. And that point, that's when the real fun and the real FOMO comes in. And I think that's when altcoins can kind of see a float up. You're already seeing some altcoins come up like you see on the screen right now, like Link is at 10.61. If you look further down, VET is also like +7 or something. ETH is +5, XRP is +3. So like all the altcoins are actually being pulled up right now, but they're not going parabolic probably until Bitcoin hits that 20,000 mark. People gain more confidence in the market and then it'll filter out through the altcoins. What will probably happen is the altcoins, like the bigger altcoins like ETH, XRP, Link, LTC, BCH, BNB, like the top 10 or 15 will probably FOMO up first. And then like after that, like the smaller coins will start FOMOing up, but they'll FOMO much harder than the top 10. So you can kind of base your strategy on that. Bitcoin first, larger altcoins, smaller altcoins. I'd really be looking for Ethereum too, because that's the one that follows Bitcoin the most closely. And with all the DeFi stuff and all the ERC20 projects, it actually, despite it being number 2, it might have a pretty strong ROI. So I'd definitely be looking at that. I'd also be looking for massive gas fees. So, like if you're an Ethereum miner, good times may be coming for you. And yeah, so a lot of these newer projects, especially the ones that didn't take a part in the last bull run, that are high like right now, like Dot, I think that has huge potential as well. So those are kind of the coins I'm looking at. I'm also looking at obviously like small coins like Kid and Player and stuff like that. Coins that have had good news, but are not really big enough to get into the top 10. But BTC is going to pull, I think it's going to start pulling altcoins up very, very quickly once it reaches the 20,000 plateau. And that actually might happen this week. So it's happening much faster than I anticipated. But yeah, it's coming. It's coming. So that is the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.